Hey guys, this is Bob, and look who I got. You guys know her, Aikitherese.
Hey folks.
And now Therese, you're here all the way from San Francisco, aren't you?
Yes I am.
So how are you enjoying being on the East Coast here?
It's great. I've had the warmest, most sultry weather and now the coldest wet weather, so it's been fun.
We're having an adventure.
Yeah, it's been a fun trip. Been a lot going on.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you know Therese, she's a very famous photographer and artist. And if you guys check out my Facebook page, you'll see she did all my photography. And you know, Therese, you have a really great way with the camera. And can you tell us, like, what's your favorite type of photography? Do you have any special, like, black and white you like, or color?
I do like black and white. I do like color. Mostly I like using film and toy cameras and pinhole cameras and I kind of push the boundaries, and I call it more photographic artwork than just straight photography.
You know, guys, I have to agree. If you see Therese's stuff, I'm telling you, it's amazing. And you got to check out my Facebook page. All those photos are by her. You know Bob, he only likes the best. You know, I'm a snob, okay, so we admit that. So if I hire Therese as my private photographer, you know she's good. And I bet she would do photos for you, and you even sell stuff, don't you, Therese?
Yeah, I've got some stuff on Etsy, and I will try anything as far as photography is concerned.
Well, I love it. Well, you know, I'm going to put some links down here below, and you guys go check it out. And your YouTube channel is?
Aikitherese, Aikitherese.
And that's because you love Aikido, right?
Aikido, yes I do. I've been practicing for 10 years.
And she's a black belt, so don't any of y'all get on her bad side. You know, this afternoon I saw her flip a guy on the sidewalk who was being rude. I said, showed him. Nah, not really. She's not violent. She's a very spiritual person who uses her martial arts.
Aikido is a very spiritually oriented martial art.
It really is.
It's about going with the energy and allowing it to go where it's supposed to be, but, you know, holding your own space at the same time.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, guys, we're going down and take a look at the water because it always looks very mystical in the rain. So we'll bring you guys along. Well, guys, look where we are. We're down here at the waterfront. What do you think about this, Therese?
It's great. I love it over here. It's always fun to come down to the river.
Don't you think it's very mystical in the rain-clad skies?
Yes.
Look at those clouds, guys. They're really low. This looks really good on camera.
Oh, yeah.
She comes out nicer. So there you go. Now, Therese, do you ever film near water?
Yes, I go down to the bay a lot, and I'm actually on the East Bay, so I film over towards San Francisco, and I have some little, what I call my moment of Zen videos that are just the waves and the water.
Oh, I love that. And you get to see the Golden Gate Bridge all the time, don't you? That's a very famous bridge.
Very, very.
Now, have you ever walked across that bridge?
I haven't walked across it. Actually, I should do that.
That would be a great video.
It
Guys,
would
do you
be.
think she should
It
walk
would
and
be.
film? I'd love to see that, wouldn't you?
All right, I'll have to put that on my list.
All right,
Make
well, it's
sure
on
I
the
do
list.
that.
All right. Well, guys, we're going to stroll around. We'll see what else is down here. Now, you know, Therese has been asking about this amazing and mystical driftwood here. And you guys know, I'm always looking for a piece of wood for a magic wand. And now tell me, Therese, where you live, do you have big giant driftwood like this?
Not right where we are, but when we go north on the coast, yeah, there's some big, huge piles of it that are pretty amazing. That you can come across. Yeah.
Well, you know, driftwood is especially charged because it has all that water energy. It's wonderful for magic. Look at that plane. Oh, that's very low. Wow, that's a close plane, huh? Ooh, I wouldn't want to be on it in a storm. Now, Therese, are you near any airports?
Not real close by. I mean, they're not terribly far, maybe 20 minutes, but we don't really hear a lot of the planes coming and going, unless, depends on the weather pattern, sometimes, but not usually.
All right, because our airport is literally just beyond those trees down there. That's National Airport. So, any of you guys come to Alexandria and you want to come have a reading and visit, fly into National and I can meet you. It's a block away. All right, well, we're going to look around here and see what else we can find. Oh my God, Therese, there's a snake.
Ah!
Oh wait, no, that's not. What is that? Is that wood?
I think it is.
Let's look closer. I'm not going to step. I'll zoom the camera. Oh, it's driftwood. Oh, it looked like a big snake. Guys, didn't that look like a snake? I actually like snakes, but even, when you don't expect to see a snake, it can be shocking. All right, well, look at all this. Oh my goodness, guys, all this driftwood is coming. Look at that, John. That's an entire tree, it looks like, come up.
Definitely.
Isn't that something? Wow. Ooh, look at that mystical light. Is that a plane, Therese, or is that a UFO? I've never seen a light that size. It's like a little round light floating in the sky. Can you guys see it? I'll try to zoom in on it. Here we are. There it is. Should be about the center of the screen. I think it's well, I don't know. It's not blinking like a plane. It's very solid. Oh, I can hear the engines.
Oh, yeah. I hear it.
Well, it looks like a UFO, though. If it's a UFO, you never hear them. They're quiet, so. Therese, this is very disturbing here from an environmental perspective.
I know.
Look at all the trash. I want to film this. Look at this, guys. This is horrible. People are throwing stuff in the river, and it's washing up on our shore. Look at the glass, the bottles. Oh, it's terrible. The plastic. Guys, we have to honor Mother Earth, because when we trash the environment, you see, it doesn't really, if you throw something in the river or the ocean, it doesn't go away. It's still there. Isn't this sad, Therese?
Yeah.
Now, guys, please don't ever, ever trash Mother Earth. Very sacred. I think in California, they're very environmental, aren't they? They focus a lot on that.
Yeah. We work pretty hard towards that.
Yeah, and we're trying, and I hope all of you will be aware of that. So, anyways, despite the trash, it is still lovely.
It is. It is.
There's that plane again. Look, that looks very mystical looking. Looks like a UFO if ever I saw one. I don't hear the engines. It's like silent.
I don't hear it right now.
Look at that, guys. Yeah, it's a plane, I think. Yeah, it's a plane. Certainly had me convinced. Well, guys, look where we are. Therese and I are here, and we're at the world-famous Royal Restaurant.
All right.
Therese has been wanting to come here for a long time, haven't you, Therese?
Yes, I have.
Well, we're going to go in and check it out, so let's go on. Don't worry, guys. Bob's being safe crossing the street. I know you get nervous when I cross streets, and with good reason. Well, guys, Therese and I are here. We're at the Royal. We are just talking about life, love, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We're having a great time. And you know what makes a great time? Is just hanging out with your friends. And Therese, what do you think about the Royal?
The Royal's great.
You like it?
Very atmospheric, very comfy. I can see why you like being here so much.
It's like being in the 50s, isn't it?
It is.
And you guys know, if I can't be in the 80s, I'll take the 50s. I like them both. And Therese and I have been sipping here on our martinis, and look at that. Now this has a lime twist in it. Mm-hmm. They ran out of olives. Mm-hmm. I guess I've been drinking too many martinis. They ran out of olives. Just kidding. Now you guys watch. You underage. I do not encourage excessive drinking. We only have one drink, and that's the best, right? That's Moderation right. In all things. The Buddha even said that, didn't he? Absolutely.
Indeed.
Well, guys, we'll keep you posted as the evening goes on. Well, guys, Therese and I, we had the best time with our martinis, and we're back here at my office just hanging out, making phone calls, catching up with people, and just trying to organize the day here. So, anyways, Therese, we were just talking about the internet, and you were saying something which I think is really amazing and profound. And you were kind of saying how the internet is something like a tool to connect to people.
Yeah. And for me personally, it is a way for me to connect with like-minded people that I might not find in my own neighborhood. And the fact that I can go out and meet somebody like Bob or many of the other people that I've met through Flickr or YouTube or Facebook and meet them in real life you know, the internet has just given me the opportunity to meet these people, and I think it's important to take that forward into the real world to make the connections that, you know, instead of just being sucked up into the virtual world, we have the ability to connect with people in the real world too, and I think that's very important.
Isn't that true? Boy, you really, I gotta tell you, you are really on with that. And, you know, it's through them, you know, if it hadn't been for YouTube, we would have never become friends. You know, and Therese and I have both met a number of people all over the world, you know, and it's wonderful. I think it really is true. So, you know, guys, when I always say to you, if you're in Alexandria, come see Bob, you know I mean that. And look, here's living proof.
Yep.
Now, you flew all the way around the world from San Francisco. Now, not all, maybe halfway around the world, but a good distance.
Yes, yes.
And see, and so she's really here. I'm really, this is not an optical illusion or green screen effect, is it?
It's true.
Yeah, so there you go. Well, anyways, guys, we're having such a good time, and I'm so glad you came along.